Here I am at Atlantis Casino. I'm rushing through this first part till I get to the first slot machine, this slot machine. There's a lot to be learned from walking through the casino, but I haven't found a way to explain it to you, what the sounds are like, and if people are winning hand pays. I could show people winning hand pays if there are any, but I just want to catch the general level of excitement and the sounds of people winning, and that's very important because if you've been to a dead casino, you know it. And I like to play. That's another of my strategies that you can learn about here in this video, in this card, which will take you to my online course. One of my 10 strategies is the casino environment and listening for what's going on. So this is my first slot machine. I started with a $100 bankroll. Took 4 spins. This is a 5-spin method, and I hit $1.50 at 4 spins. My second slot machine with my remaining bankroll, making $1 bets. Now, some of the excitement that you get from this is just the graphics, and instead of money. Now, you see how the center one only has half of them lit? Now it's all of them, and I won the bonus. So, when it's got that last firecracker left, and you play and you play and you play, you can actually get half of them to light up with one spin, with one bet. So now I'm waiting for it to get started, or do I push a button? Do I wait for the button? Okay, so something, there it goes. Okay. So I got the double up bonus. And I just can't help but want to land on the grand, but I landed on the mini. And when I'm playing by myself, which isn't very often anymore, I would normally just tap the spin button to get it to not count up, because I like to sort of keep it quiet that I'm winning. Comment make a comment if you're the same, whether you just like to draw a crowd or like to kind of keep it under the radar and let it not count up. Be interested in knowing. Let me know. Okay, so now we're in the bonus game. 2 minors. Let's see what else we're going to get. Couple hundreds, couple 50s. Credits, of course, and 1 cent. So a couple $100, or $1 and 50 cents, and another $1, $2, one. You can see it just as well as I can. Yeah, so this is the first of several bonuses in this uncut video of my walking through a casino that I haven't been in for quite some time. Basically, I took about a year and a half off, and just now that I'm back, I decided that maybe instead of my just talking about it, you'd like to see me leave with money. So every video I make from the casino will be a shocker ending, which I hope you will enjoy. Okay, so let's see how much I won here. Remember, I started with a $100 bankroll. I was down to $97.98. I'm over 55, 56. Then I won that initial win. So that's 56, and my total win is $66.95. As you can see there. And moving on. It did happen on my 5th spin. No, 3rd spin. So far, the 2 machines I've played have both given me taste, so I'm at 100%. Oh, this is kind of a main walk, a route to the main walkway from the table game area, the rewards counter. I think is there any? Yes, there's one on the left for that blue firecracker, and it just got one left, and it looks like it wants to light up, but it didn't. Like I said, the graphics are just, what are you doing? That's Emil. After Emil lands the physicist who discovered the induced magnetic field, which is why we have electronics. My other cat is Hetty. I think she was chasing him, even though he's like twice the weight. Hetty is named after Hedy Lamarr, the inventor of Wi-Fi. One of the 2 inventors of Wi-Fi who did it together. Yes, and yes, she was a black and white film star. That Walt Disney was inspired to learn. Okay, another bonus. Was inspired to create Snow White.
Here we go.
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt the bonus.
Let's eat. Order up.
So if you fill up a row, or column, I should say, then that column goes away and ends up in the pot. So wait for the finished row of 3. And at the end, I'll get all the ones that are remaining, but if you get a row of 3, then that clears for more. And if I get one, it resets to 4 more spins.
Order up. Order up.
Sometimes I think about what is the game actually doing, but I'm not too concerned about it. It says there that activate all of the red apples, I guess, and you will could get a grand, I guess. Right, so that was all 3 columns, and I got another one of those. So if I got 5 of those, I would win the grand? It seems like I could win the grand, not will win the grand. I don't worry about the game rules too much. Mostly just a distraction. Okay, that's it. And on that one I won, well, I'll let you see. $25.10. And my second bonus for this session. Now, I'm doing all this to assess the casino. I've had a few comments in my last two videos where I did not leave with more than I walked in with, and those were at Peppermill and Legends Bay in June. This is also from June, and this is winning. And the other two casinos were not winning. Now, was it the day of the week and the time of the day that I chose, or was it all the time that I chose? I would have to go back to find out. And guess what? It had such a bad performance. You know, they weren't set up to let people win at that time and day. Why should I go back? I mean, maybe I should go back in June, you know, or in July, once a month, you know, just to check. But I went to Atlantis here, and you can see I'm doing well. Again, I'm speeding up through the long sections, but this is so valuable because I'm listening with people winning. And right there on the other side of Twin Win is a slot attendant paying out a hand pay. That's a physical, I noticed later, it's a physical real machine on a more recent visit, and it's a $3 bet. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make them all $1 or less. Or like this one, 15 cents. For which I won $1.20. So that's profit. I know it's only like $1.05, but profit is profit. At the end of this video, I'll post a link to my 5-spin method so you can see what it is that I'm trying to do. See, there's the win. Not that I'm trying to eavesdrop or anything. Now, this is my favorite machine. Why? Because I've won so much on it. Not this machine, but Wheel of Fortune. Most of my 90 jackpots in 9 months was in the high limit room at Horseshoe Cincinnati was on a Wheel of Fortune machine. So I won. It's you have to remember, right? It's 25-cent denomination, 5 wins, 5 credits, so that's $1.25. So now I'm $181.36. So there's a couple machines I'm going to play here. Yes, Rakin Bacon. Two machines to my right, somebody's winning a bonus round. So I won $1.30 on this one outside of the restrooms. $181.66. I started with $100 on my bankroll. And that's how it's going. So I'll play this end machine next to what's going on to the person next to me. $0.88 bets, and I won $3.15. Okay. $81.29 over my bankroll that I came in with. I'm working on a couple of different things to show you here. Oh, bonus round. Right? Yep, triggered. Here we go. I'll tell you what I'm working on after the bonus round is over. 3 free spins remaining. 2. 1. That's it. I won $1.25. Well, at least it's over my 88-cent bet. Come on. Comment below if you've gotten bonus rounds where you didn't win as much as you bet, or 37 cents more like I just did. So I'm going back to this machine because they seem to be winning on it a little bit. It's worth playing. See if anything happens. 10 cents. But I'm not here to try my tough love approach. I'm here to do my 5 spin method. Again, I'm assessing casinos after an absence of being a while, but now I'm uploading these videos, if I can maintain it, every other day. And when I can afford to do so, I will jump to every other day, perhaps next month sometime. Perhaps as early as next month. Rakin bacon. Okay, 70 cents. Wait for it. Patience. $179.33. So let's head over here. So you want to be in highly visible areas, and sometimes outside the restrooms is a highly visible area. But it's not all of the machines, it's one. Okay, I'm out of here. All right. Now I'm going to speed through the casino, listening. Then I'm over across from the buffet now. So I won $2.20. As you saw earlier, it doesn't really matter how many firecrackers are left on any of those. You can go with half of them unlit and all of them will be lit, as I showed earlier in this video. A couple of machines over here. You can see the buffet in the background. So one of the changes I'm going to make is to not do landscape, but rather to do landscape, but to do portrait eventually. See if that works out a little bit better, because you can see all the way to the top, and you can see the name of the slot machine and less of the people around. So I'll try that pretty soon. We'll see if that looks good or not. Yeah, my last video I was trying to record myself and a slot machine at the same time, and it was a complete disaster. I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk how to have a successful YouTube channel. I created a separate channel for YouTube channel and website, podcast, all that for teaching people how to have a successful YouTube channel. You can find my other channel at the bottom of the homepage on YouTube. I suspect, as has been in the past, the gentleman on the right is sitting at the only machine that's paying out in front of the people waiting in line at the buffet. At least that's what I learned a year and a half ago. So let's run on over to the other side of the bar and let's try this machine, which behind us is the entrance to the valet and the hotel check-in on the left, which you might have seen for just a fraction of a second. Can anybody say line hit? $0.80 bet, $13. Did I mention you can see the hotel check-in and valet behind me, and this is the machine which you would see if you first walked into Atlantis from the valet? I mean, how obvious is this? $183.11. So far, my current high came in with $100, and I've now made a profit of $83.11, but let's see how it goes. Normally, I would have left the casino at that point because I'd already won 4 bonuses, but it's 4 bonuses, so sometimes I want to stay when everything's going well. So here was a win for $2.36 on an 80-cent bet. Come on, you can do it. Okay. So let's turn around and play this machine. I don't know if you noticed this, but the amount that the previous player had removed from the machine was $175.51 for their bankroll, and I put in what, 180 or 182, something like that, yeah. So I'm right around, my bankroll's right around what that person was, perhaps even an average. What happened here was I actually got a 20-cent win and I didn't notice. And I made another bet and got 60 cents. I get a little distracted in the casino. After all, the casino wants me distracted. I'm just complying. But I find that I do have to focus. For instance, when I play this machine, I actually don't make 5 bets, I make 6. The sun was in my eyes. So yeah, I'm roughly $80 over my $100 initial bankroll. And you can be too. Just go to the casino, run the 5-spin method on a bunch of machines, minimum bets, see how it's going for $100. Although I have a $75 loss limit this time, so really $25 is what you're spending if it goes poorly. So let's speed on over to this next one. Now there's a bunch of people standing around a guy on a quick hit who's in a bonus round and winning. So we can sort of hear them. But I'm just going to play this machine. Even though I suspect that was the machine to play that he's at. These are facing the table games. So I got my 66 win, 66 cent win. Yeah, if you're interested, if you've taken my 30 days to play slots smarter and win class, which is in the card, you know, if you're ready for the advanced course, I'm not currently offering it. I'm creating a wait list, which you can sign up for, and when I get, I don't know, 50 people, I'll offer it again. That'll be for the 11th time. And if I don't get 50 people, then I won't offer it. Huff and even more puff. The poor wolf. That's it. $1 bet for a 25-cent win on the first spin. Down to 173. I think Chiu was having a good time on this machine, so I'm going to play it. Not quite. Down to 170, which I'm up from 100 when I walked in with 100. Okay, speed on through. And I'm going to speed through this because it was a machine that was actually broken. I didn't notice the little sign on the screen until too late. So I won a bonus on this earlier in this video. Thought I'd come back to it and see if it was ready. And I won a little bit, so 6 cents. So moving on. Appreciated the $25.10 on the bonus round I got earlier in this video. And speeding. Coin trio. Let's see how this does. So 22 of the 26 machines I've already played, I won a taste, and that's 88% of the machines. But no taste on this machine. Now I want to warn you, there's a loud sound coming up. Here we go. John, what did you do? John, what did you do? The machine ran out of paper. So let's see how this machine goes. No? Yes? Okay. Thinking about that one, but I didn't. Let's play this machine. This is my last machine. And I've enjoyed this machine like a year and a half ago. So let's see what happens. Wow, that fish outgrew its tank fast. And I got 8 free spins. Again, the graphics are meaningless. They can be entertaining. But you can go from the smallest little fish to breaking the tank and getting a bonus round just like that. Super big win. That's what I like to hear. $38.90, bringing my bankroll up to $198.91. I came in with $100, so that's a $98.91 profit. If you run the walking through the casino in real time, this was a 40-minute visit. See right there, 198.91, which is a 2x return. And here's some statistics. 23 out of the 28 machines had a taste. And my rate at $98.91 a profit per 40 minutes is $148 per hour rate. So that's pretty good, right? So I want to talk to you about, as I walk out of the casino, I want to talk to you about this first video here is how to win at slot machines. Well, hang on a second. Let's finish this out so you can see me with actual money. Might give the change as a donation. Otherwise, I'd have a bunch of change in my pocket. And shocker ending. I'm leaving with the casino with twice as much, roughly, with what I entered it, for which I entered it. So there you go. Okay, so here in this video is my 5-spin method. Take a look at it. It's what I'm doing today, assessing the casino. And below here is what it was my last visit to this casino. I think it was like a year and a half ago.